Happy 4th of July, everyone. Today I'm joined by a special guest, Hayden Davis, one of my best friends. Today was a fun day. We celebrated Independence Day by throwing a big party at my house. Me and my friend are a little buzzed right now, so this will be fun to look back on one day of us young and being irresponsible. But today won't be a too long of a video, but as you can see, our portfolio is at a new high. Very exciting. But the market today was closed in honor of Independence Day. This is the overnight market here in Robinhood, and like I said, our portfolio is up to 19,000, 1,000 shy of our $20,000 goal, which is super exciting. A little worrying, because of how high and how fast our portfolio has been going up. But that's really due to one stock in particular, and that's Tesla, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But as you can see, sitting close to $250 a share, which is exciting, and that's really the reason why we're up so much in the past month. So now I'm going to pass the microphone on to Hayden, and he's going to talk a little bit about himself and some of his goals.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Hayden. I'm 19. I went to Elijah's high school. We met in 8th grade. It's one of my best friends of all time. I grew up in Jacksonville as well. I'm a college dropout. I was supposed to go to the University of South Florida down in Tampa. I took an internship, and this January I dropped out. I specialized in marketing. It's what I'm good at. It's what I enjoy. I'm now in real estate. We officially have, as of last night, 3 deals on the table after 8 weeks, so that feels really good. We're looking at probably $6,500K this month in residual checks, from coming from that. Our goal is $10K. We have a big gap to join Elijah in his investments. I currently use Acorn Investing, which puts away $150 a week for me. I think last time I checked, I'm at $2,600 in that fund, which is pretty nice. Like I said, our goal is $10K a month. I have a problem with spending money. I'm not as tight-lipped as my buddy Elijah as I should be. He is truly my best friend of all time. His number one supporter. I've been watching this from when me and him were investing $300 randomly into whatever stock looked good at the time. Dude, old day trades. I remember gambling. I would look up stuff like just random words like ice or soda. That. Yeah, that's how I came across the Intercontinental Exchange. So my long-term goal, truthfully, is to own a good amount of real estate in the beaches. If you're familiar with Jacksonville, Atlantic Beach, Neptune, I would love to own like a nice hotel chain. That's kind of my vision. That's kind of my passion. And we're going to pass it on to Elijah to give you a little stock talk.
All right. So, no, I haven't been uploading as frequent as I used to. But honestly, I've just had a lot going on between working at Publix and Buff and Tough now. So it's just a lot on my plate. And my girlfriend just got back in town from her Albania vacation. So I got to spend some time with her. I'm sure I'll bring her on a video soon going over some stuff. But just a few stocks that I want to talk about today. Number one, like I said, the introduction is Tesla. It's been on an absolute tear recently, sitting at $248 a share. No, $253 a share. Insane. I mean, this thing is up 44% in the past month, up from its lows from 142 all the way up to 253. Take a look at the 1-year chart. I mean, look at this rebound. It's ridiculous here. So I told you guys that I was loading up here and that the reputation and energy about Tesla was so negative. And that's really when you want to be buying, is when everybody thinks it's over and all the negativity surrounding the stock, because it's really just all hearsay and the fundamentals didn't change. Now, what am I doing with Tesla stock? So as you can see, I only have 8 shares now compared to the 10 I did have. So I have taken profits and I've sold 2 shares. And I know I'm a long-term investor. However, the reason I did this is because, like I said, the fundamentals have not changed about this company. Yes, there's been a change of momentum. There's been a change of, talk about the stock with the robotaxi event coming up and earnings coming up. But the truth is, revenues are still declining, and the EV growth wave it's still a long ways away. And Tesla has not done any major changes to its business model yet. So to be honest, there's nothing too much to get excited about right now. So this rally is pretty unwarranted. So I've sold 2 shares. It's still 10% of my portfolio. So it's still a big chunk. I might sell 1 more share. That's about it. Do I still believe in this company long term? Absolutely. Can this stock go higher? Absolutely. So that's what we're talking about with Tesla. For Nvidia, it's rebounded all the way to high 120s, close to under $30 a share. Where's it at? After it was forgotten about at $120 level, when everybody's focused on Tesla, this thing was just slowly decaying down. But now it's bounced back. Like I said, nothing has changed about this company fundamentally in the past 3 months. It's just emotional trading. After the last earnings report, everybody trying to sell and take profits and then buy the dip and et cetera, et cetera. Everything it's over. Everything is just beginning, yada, yada, yada. So what are our moves going into next week? We're mostly just going to be buying VOO, our SP500 fund, which we're trying to make 50% plus of our portfolio concentration. Right now it's sitting about 15%. We got a lot of cash on hand right now because of selling our Tesla shares. But that's all we're really doing. Adding a little bit of Meta. Might add one more share of Meta. And now I'm going to pass the microphone to Hayden, and he's going to talk about some stocks or some companies that he is confident in going into 2025 and beyond.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's good to be back. So, unfortunately, I have a bit of a doom and gloom when it comes to stocks I'm looking into for 2025. I don't want to get political here, but I want to be realistic and be honest about the election that's coming up. So, let's say that Biden runs another 4-year term. I'm going to be betting against the U.S., essentially going into either T triple Q or S triple Q. I am not as familiar. Essentially, it's whichever one's betting against the S&P 500. I would be taking that along with Beyond Meat. I think with Biden staying in office or even Kamala Harris taking his place, I think we're going to see a huge push for veganism, for electric cars. I think Tesla's a strong hold no matter who. I say let's look that Trump becomes president 2025. I am immediately jumping back onto Tesla. I think regardless of what he's going to move financially, I think electric vehicles, unfortunately or fortunately, are just what's going to be pushing forward. So I'm going to be taking Tesla. And let's go OpenAI. If you want to call it Meta, you can call it Meta.
Microsoft has a huge position in OpenAI, this one right here.
Yep, OpenAI I see is just going to blow up. I don't know if you guys listened to the JRE podcast. Joe Rogan just did his first official interview with the first person with Neuralink. And I just think 2025 we're going to see by the thousands. We're going to see the first contestants, the first people using it. So dipping into Microsoft and Tesla is my move coming into 2025.
Do you think that full self-driving cars is the future, and in 5 years from now, do you think people will be buying cars that cannot drive themselves?
I look at my younger siblings and what they're going through getting their licenses. They're in high school. I think we've got another 10. Elijah, I think we got 10 years before we're going to have to worry about, I think we're going to be worrying about our kids in electric vehicles, not necessarily this generation. What do you think?
So, in my opinion, and I could be a little biased because I'm a Tesla shareholder with its full self-driving technology that it's developing right now, but I do think that all cars will be fully autonomous in about 5 to 10 years, like he said. 10 years probably, is the, I guess you'd call it bear case, and in the bullish case, you call it 5 years. But I truly think kids being born today will never have to drive a car. I think you will not buy a car unless it can fully self-drive by itself. But we will see. Time will tell, and it's a long-term game, and that is part of the whole Tesla bull case. But like I said, that's not here yet. So this, huge stack rally is not really, credible. But in conclusion, that's what we're doing going into next week. That's what Hayden thinks about the whole market and individual stocks that he's keeping an eye out for. And thank you guys for watching. I will definitely keep Hayden around, and we'll get him back in some future videos. So thank you guys for watching.
And I'm jumping. He doesn't know this yet. I know he would never say it himself. Guys, this is going to be something you're going to want to look at the next 2 to 3 years. Please subscribe. Hit the notifications. I've put many of my personal friends that don't know Elijah onto this channel. I really think this is some guy and someone that you're going to want to watch.
See ya.